Hi Scorpio, this is your forecast for the month of July 2018. This is a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, or Scorpio Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. So Scorpio, you're starting the first week off with a major card. You are very focused, very determined, and you may be barreling toward your destination. Again, whether that's some objective that you have, or perhaps you're on a journey, you're taking a trip, or you're dealing with your vehicle. But this is a week where your emotions are heightened, they're very strong, there's something that you want and you're willing to go after it. So how you think about things, your perspective, your attitude, your mood, your opinions, they are having an influence on the people around you. They affect your environment in profound ways. And maybe you don't even realize the impact you're having on others. This is going to be a week, though, where in order to get to that finish line, you're going to have to work with others. This is a week of synergy. And so you will be playing this dual role. In some instances, you're going to take the lead, you're going to take the reins, and you're going to guide events. But in other cases, it may be best to fall back. Let the other person lead the way, set the tone. Again, there's going to be some issues this week, either related to travel or communication, that will require you to make some changes to your schedule, changes to the way you're going to do something. You may be changing up your strategy with regard to something. And it could be personal, it could be professional, or it may even be financial, or all of that. This is also a week, please, to be mindful of how you're driving, because you could be in a hurry, and this week you're especially prone to getting a ticket, getting in an accident. So slow things down just a little bit. Be careful when you're, moving from place to place. Now, because you have heightened emotions, this is a lot of water, your intuition is also very strong, and that's going to help you make the right decisions. You'll be able to choose the right path that helps things keep moving. Because this is a week that is all about getting there and being efficient and doing whatever it takes to reach your goal. You're going to be a leader this week. And again, there could be some adjustments, some alterations, but those may not set you back as much as you may think. You may have to relocate, you may have to travel, and this is going to tie into something unusual for you, something outside of normal circumstances. It could be a quest for adventure, it could be something romantic, or just something that is out of your ordinary circumstance. For some of you, this is, again, focused on communication. You could be getting some messages, or, something is being delivered to you. This could also be getting at peace with yourself, because this week requires a lot of discipline and a lot of self-mastery. And that may come in the form of dealing with some kind of conflict, whether you are dealing with others in opposition to your ideas or concepts, or you are conflicted yourself. It could be that, you're having to deal with the shadow part of a situation. You're having to balance opposing forces. So it's going to be important that you are clear on your intention and your purpose, and that you take the initiative to make some things happen. Be very self-assertive, but also, again, not to the point where you're running over people in order to achieve your ends, and you're not allowing other people to show their strengths that may help you move forward as well. So you want to make some progress. You're very single-minded about what you want to do. It may be very hard to convince you to stray from your course this week. You may be hell-bent on following a particular course of action. And of course, you want some success for that. You want to feel a sense of achievement. And so you are putting forth your will. Now, for some of you, maybe this is getting a handle on some kind of habit that you have. You're having to really use all of your determination, your strength of will to move forward. Maybe you're on a diet, or you're spending too much money, or maybe you impulsively speak out without really thinking. This is a week where you're going to be mindful of that, and you may try to curb those impulses. In fact, there could be events that trigger your emotions in negative ways. You may find yourself getting angry, but you may decide to bite your tongue, because you recognize that just blurting something out or finding yourself in a fight with somebody is not really working in your best interest. And that's who you're looking out for this week. So you may have some breakthroughs. Maybe you're suddenly inspired in a way that helps you move forward, or you gain some insight on a situation. And perhaps, you want that success, and something takes off for you this week. So for some of you, this is about meeting that goal. Now, something unusual is going to occur. Could be some unexpected visitors or some news that you receive. But whatever's taking place, you recognize that although this is forward movement, it should be controlled, disciplined, and very measured in your approach. For some of you, that's going to be especially important, because you're going to have to really focus to move forward. You're going to have to be patient, because circumstances are going to challenge you in some way. It could be that there's some kind of delay that you experience, or a misunderstanding, or some miscommunication, or maybe you even have some mechanical difficulties, either with equipment or your vehicle, or perhaps something medical comes up. And because you are so one track this week, it could be that you're placing too much emphasis on a particular person or a circumstance or an outcome. And you feel that events have to play out exactly the way that you have in your mind. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy. You may feel, some kind of dependency in connection to another person, that if that person is not in your life, then what is life all about? Or if you can't achieve this goal, then what's the point? It's not worth anything. So you're going to have to, reorient the way that you think and what it is that gives your life meaning, value, self-worth. Because you could be putting that in the wrong place. Now, this is a week where also there could be some circumstances that are beyond your control. And particularly if you made a misstep, you misjudged something, or you miscalculated something, things are not going to go as smoothly or as quickly as you want them to. And in spite of whether things are going well or not, you're going to be looking at your relationships, your partnerships, and those are going to enter new territory in some way. Your connection with other people will allow you, if you let it, give you some fresh perspective or new self-awareness, or it'll expand you in some way. You'll be able to grow and move forward. Especially, again, if you're able to maintain self-mastery.